Hello guys, Brad here again with another fragrance review. Today I want to look at a fragrance from the house of Narciso Rodriguez, and this one is called Bleu Noir Eau de Parfum. And this is what the bottle looks like. And on the back of the card here it says mysterious and magnetic, amber notes, sensual musk, addictive woods. So woody fragrance came out in 2018, and I do believe this is my very first Narciso Rodriguez fragrance review. So I was kind of curious about this house. You know, is it really a great house, or is it just one of those YouTube houses that people talk about on YouTube a lot? So as the name implies, it's a blue fragrance, but noir is another word for black, so it's a darker shade of blue than you might be typically used to. The notes are musk, vetiver, cedar, ebony, and amber. So apparently the ebony note is what kind of gives this fragrance a slightly darker edge than your typical blue fragrance. Now as far as the smell goes, what I do get here is like a powdery musk. So that musk is sort of like that clean laundry, fresh, dryer sheet kind of musk. Some sweetness from the amber. Not super woody in my opinion. More of a sweet ambery musk kind of a fragrance. Some darkness from the ebony and vetiver, but not super dark. Just maybe dark enough to call it more of a nighttime version of blue than your typical, I say, aquatic blue fragrance. You can wear this one day or night, I think. Perhaps a bit more sensual and sexy than your typical blue fragrance. But personally, I don't find it anything too amazing or anything. I think Chanel's Bleu de Chanel is still the golden standard for blue fragrances. This one, it lacks that spice. It doesn't really, pop like that spicy ginger in Bleu de Chanel. So if you're looking for something sort of a powdery, sweet musk with a woodiness to it, might want to check this one out and see what you think. Personally, I wasn't blown away by it, but it's okay. It's one of those fragrances that I wouldn't mind wearing from time to time, just to try some different versions of blue other than Bleu de Chanel. Maybe a lot of people have smelled Bleu de Chanel by now and are getting a little bit tired of it. I'm going to try something a little bit different, a little variation on the theme, see what you think. For me though, the smell, I'm going to give this one 6.5 out of 10. A nice fragrance, but like I said, it kind of pales, in my opinion, in comparison to some of the other blue fragrances that I've owned and tried over the years. Projection longevity, for it's an eau de parfum strength, so it's sort of a softer but long-lasting version of the fragrance. So I'll say like 3 to 5 hours, but mostly up close skin scent type thing. So 6.5 out of 10. Versatility, I'll say 7.5 out of 10, because I do think this one is day or night, year-round type fragrance. It could be like a date night fragrance, but it's certainly not out of place, I think, as an office scent. I think you'd still wear it. Uniqueness, I'll say 7 out of 10. I think it does its own thing in the blue genre. It's not what I would call a clone of Bleu de Chanel. It does its own blue variation. So yeah, it's unique enough. About 7 out of 10. Price point, 3.3 ounce bottles, $62.99. So a little bit cheaper than some of the other blue options out there. Sort of a mid-range option for blue fragrance fans. For me though, 6.5 out of 10. Check it out, see what you think. Like a powdery, musky, slightly sweet, woody version of blue. Check it out, see what you think. This is the Eau de Parfum Narciso Rodriguez Bleu Noir. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys later.